Hello everybody, how are you? My name is Lorenzo and you're watching my video. So the Ubisoft Press Conference was actually pretty amazing. I really liked it. That was probably the best press conference I've seen yet, but we will see about how Sony does and Nintendo does. But for right now, let's get into Ubisoft. So they started it off with Just Dance 3. Sort of. They had Just Dance 3 on the screen and Flo Rida came out and sang. And that was about it. It was kind of bad. I wish they didn't do that. Far Cry 3. So the beginning, there's a naked girl. Right there, you have my vote. But when it actually got to the gameplay, wow. And it's pretty amazing. It's the island is beautiful, it's lush, it's green, it's just it's amazing. It's so wow. Like I've been looking at this game for a while, keeping my eyes on this game for a while, and it's just awesome. Vaz is back. He's still awesome as ever. He has a bigger part, the part they had where it was a trap where he hooked up all the TVs and his face would show up via like a camera or whatever, and he'd be talking to you, talk about how you fell into his trap. And then there was a hallucinogen part where you were hallucinating and there was like all sorts of stuff. He was a stripper, but he was the dude. It was really weird. But the game looks amazing and I cannot wait till it comes out. Splinter Cell Blacklist. They showed the gameplay at the Microsoft Press Conference. So if you want to see that, go look at my Microsoft Press Conference video. Here they just showed a CG trailer, which was pretty awesome. It also showed off a little bit of the co-op. They announced co-op, by the way, and they also announced Spy vs. Mercenary multiplayer, which should be a lot of fun. Avengers Battle for Earth. It's a game with, I'm guessing, most of the Marvel characters, the whole Avengers thing, It was just a trailer, and it was CG, no gameplay, so I really have no idea how this is gonna play like, but I guess I'll keep my eye on it. Rayman Legends. Wow. The art style is really impressive. Like, it's probably the best art style I've seen recently in a game. It's just, it looks so not lifelike, but it just looks so like a book, like a children's book that you could just like move and interact with. It's awesome. The Wii U controller, the way they use that is for like a co-op type thing, where you would control this little like fly kind of buzzy guy, like bug guy thing, and you would move it along to trigger platforms and stuff to help the people that are like playing Rayman and Globby. I think his name's Globby. And then you would play along with that, and it was just such an interesting idea that to make use of this Wii U controller screen like that. And they showed off one level where the guy that was playing on the Wii U pad or controller, he would actually be able to hit certain buttons as they were going through the level, and it would trigger music cues, and you could like make a whole like rock ensemble song during the whole level. It was pretty awesome. Zombie U. It's a survival horror game with zombies, as you can tell by the title. The trailer reminded me of Dead Island. Just had a lot of that, like, it was a lot of still images, and it would pan out and show like the carnage that was there, and it was pretty gruesome. And it's a Wii U exclusive, and it's rated M, and it's just, I'm very interested to see how it plays, because again, it was just a trailer on no gameplay, so something to keep our eyes on. Assassin's Creed 3. Alright, this trailer looks amazing. Connor's a total badass. He ran up into a whole platoon of forces and just like wrecked house. It was amazing. And that was just the trailer. Then they showed the gameplay, and it was really nice to see an Assassin's Creed game in like a big open woodsy area, and it was like snow too. So like it was just a different kind of look. It was kind of disorienting at first to see, an assassin in the open in snow. It was really strange, but it was awesome, and the fluidity of how he climbs the trees is just like it's really impressive. It's more impressive than the buildings. The buildings sort of make sense, but the way he moves around the trees is really kind of epic. Like, it's like a monkey. Shootmania Storm. This is amazing. I've been, ever since they announced this game, I've been keeping my eye on it, and it looks very impressive. They had 6 pro gamers come out and show off the spectator mode features, which is where live gameplay happens and you can like move around the level. It was actually like I would love to see this be used in esports just because it would totally like the new vantage points is just makes viewing 10 times better than just seeing 4 different screens of the action, because here you get to see like an eagle eye view of what is actually happening. That's cool. And they showed off a new game mode where it's a 3v1 situation, but the team with 3 players has rocket launchers, and it takes 2 hits to kill the enemy, while the person by themselves has a railgun, which takes 1 shot to kill the enemy. So it's a very balanced, not balanced, but it's sort of like if you have a good shot, the person by themselves will do really well. But there's also an objective that you can catch, that you can grab to win the match before killing anyone. So that's also something cool to look out for. Next, they showed off just a bunch of free-to-play games. There was Trials. There was the Settlers Online strategy MMO. There was Ghost Recon Online and Beyond Good and Evil HD, which I'm not sure if they're saying they'll release the game for free in HD, but if so, that's pretty awesome. And the last game they showed was Watch Dogs. It was like a conspiracy theory mixed with an open world game mixed with awesomeness. The basic premise they started off with was that like 10 years ago, one guy killed power in like the northeastern part of the U.S., like New York and all that stuff, and he just filled a virus into a computer that generated power around that area. And now that we have like one central area for it, now this main hero somehow was able to hack into that and get information about everyone around him for the most part. And it's really strange. Like if there's like I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a trailer. You should totally see the trailer and the gameplay footage because it's really it's different. It's sort of like Heavy Rainish, where it's not like you're doing something all the time. It was like walking around and interacting a lot with the environment. But at the end, he was going after a target, and once he killed that target, he moved away, and he was running away from the police because he caused this big commotion, explosions and car crashes and all that stuff. And then it pulls out to another guy on a rooftop who's calling 2 other people, telling them to watch him and make sure he gets away safely. And so now I'm not sure if this is a co-op type game where you can set up, escape routes and just how to get the target and stuff, or if it's you play as one person, you do something, then it pulls out and you play as someone else, and then you do something else to help that other person, and so on and so forth. It's definitely interesting. I'm definitely keeping my eye on Watch Dogs. It's amazing. Go find the trailer if it's up. Hopefully it is. If it is, go see it right now. It's awesome. And that was my brief rundown of the Ubisoft press conference. Again, this was probably the best press conference I've seen so far. Sony's is going to be very soon, so we shall see if Ubisoft can still hold that title. So yeah, I guess that's it. Goodbye.